Sure, voila. This is NK1520, and in today's video, we'll be making an RnB beat for a collaboration between Okay Wasabi and Elaine. So the chords that you'll hear here on this beat are something you'd hear on an Okay Wasabi project, such as With Love from Marabastad, and the drums would be something that you associate with Elaine. So let's start off with the chords. We'll need an FM synthesizer. I created a preset called Epiano Chords RN. So the RN is for RnB. I ran out of characters actually. So now this preset, I think I'll add it onto my Google Drive link. So it will be part of the presets on my Google Drive link. Okay, so let's start off with the chords. So these are the bass notes. And then now let's start with the strumming. So we need to strum these notes for the chords to give it a more realistic feel. Okay, so let's just extend these notes to be somewhat the same length so that they end at the same place. Them halfway like that. Okay. We can remove these bass notes. We'll just copy the notes onto there. Let's drop this one down here. Drop these two like that, and let's remove these notes. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, now that we have that, let's just start making it sound better. So we'll add a chorus. Make sure you select the one that looks like an 8 like that, and then it just makes it sound better. Okay, now that we have that, let's just remove the bass by creating a filter using the parametric EQ. Just increase the width, lower the frequency, and lower the gain, and then this effectively removes the bass. Okay, as you can tell, the sound somewhat dissipates quickly, so let's just add some reverb and delay to make it longer in a sense. Okay, let's make it a little bit louder. Okay, now that we have that, let's create a piano. Okay, the piano, I want it to sound like a pad in a sense, not really straight up like a grand piano. Okay, let's add the piano preset. This is the preset that comes stock with caustic. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. Okay, just want it to sound better. Let's increase the and then lower the octave. Okay, now that we have that, let's just, to make it sound more like a pad, let's increase the attack. Yes, perfect. Now that we have that, let's just go to the setting, to the effects. And within the effects, we'll just add a tremolo. I'll play with the depth so that you can hear what's actually going on. So I'll just lower the rate around here. I think this is a quarter note. So I'll play with the depth so you can hear what the tremolo is actually doing. So what I'm doing with the tremolo, I'm giving the chords of the piano some more movement so they don't sound static. And now let's just do the same thing to remove the bass from the chords here. Let's hear what we have now. Okay, for this, let's just increase the reverb. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. And then now, let's go add some vocals. So we don't have someone who can sing, really. So we'll just use a sandy pad. I'll add this to my Google Drive so you can download these presets for yourself and then maybe you can use them. Now with the vocals, we'll start off with the bass notes of the first and third chord. And then let's harmonize it. With the harmony, we'll start harmonizing around here. And it goes up there. It's going up there, it goes down. It's around here. So now how do I choose where to place these? The chords usually are like this, so we just remove this one and then leave the bass note and the higher note of the chords. Then from here we skip 3 in between. As like the chords, we skip 3 in between, so we'll skip 3 in between here, then add a note right here. It's not really 3, but yeah, it's cool though. Then we'll just copy this onto the next bar, onto around here. Just move it back to where this one was. And yeah, now we have the vocals. This is what they sound like. Okay, I don't usually like melodies to have bass in them. So let's just add the chorus to make it sound better. And then we'll add the same filter we added onto the other melodies. So that's what it sounds like now. Okay, lower drastically. It went drastically lower. Let's add some reverb and make it a little bit louder. Okay, let's hear how it sounds with the other melodies. Okay, now that we have that, let's add the hi-hats. I created a preset for the hi-hat. It's just a normal hi-hat. I just want to save time. I'll play you the hi-hat and you'll hear what it sounds like. So that's the hi-hat I used. So with the drums, I'll go with something like the drums on Risky, which were done by Clarity. So this is the C note. The C note is just two steps below E. So what I heard from Clarity is that Clarity likes to play with the pitch of the hi-hat. So I'll do the same thing. I'll play with the pitch and the velocity. So now let's just add a roll around here. Let's play with the velocity again. Now that we have that, let's just copy this part. Okay, now let's do the second half of the hi-hat pattern. Yeah, this is what you would hear from Clarity. These are the type of drum hi-hat patterns you would hear on Risky and You're the One. So now with the second half, let's just copy the same notes and add a roll towards the end. Add a roll around here. The roll, we do the same thing. Lower the pitches and stuff. Just lower the pitch and let it roll. Yeah, let's just copy this into a 4-bar pattern. I like working with 4-bar patterns, even if it's the same thing over and over again, doesn't matter really. Now let's get into the snare. I also created a preset for the snare, so it's just one snare sound. I just played it at the normal pitch, and then in the second one I just lowered the tune. Yeah, that's all really. And I'll just lower the pitch of the tune down one, and let's copy these snares into the other patterns. And this is what the snare sounds like with the beat. Okay, now that we are done with the hi-hats, the snare and the melodies, let's work on the kick. Also created a preset for the kick. It's just a normal kick that's in the same key as the song. So let me play you the kick. That's the kick. And Clarity is a trap producer, so I'll just use my normal trap pattern, a normal trap kick pattern. And then this is what I usually do towards the end: a kick right after the snare or clap, and then a kick right before the kick of the first bar. And this is what it sounds like. Now that we have that, let's add the last sound, which is the 808. I love the 808. So we'll just use a normal spins 808. Okay, we'll drag the 808 until the second kick hits. The second kick hits here. So the kick will hit alone around there. Let's just copy this note and play it right here. This is where the third kick hits. Now we lowered it because the chords are, the bass note of the chord is around here. So our 808 will just follow the chords, the pattern of the chords. Okay, the last two chords have the same bass note, which is around here. And to make it follow, I have to make the 808 follow in with the kick pattern. So let's just play it like that. Okay, now to give it some variation, let's just copy all these notes and then jump up. Just like the chords, there's one note in between, you skip it and then you go right up there. And now we have our full 808 pattern. Okay, now that we have that, let's work on the arrangement. We'll start off with the chords, then add the vocal around here, and carry on with the. So with the arrangement, I'm doing the same drum arrangement as Risky. Just copy that over, paste it here, add the vocal, remove the kick, and go here where we add the first chords, the main chords, the chords from the Epiano. Then we'll add the kick and the 808. Now that we have that, we'll add the chords in the second half. And this will just be an ending. Yeah, and then you can loop it around. You can just take this part and loop it around however you want, however many times you want. So now let's just mix the 808 and the kick again. Just add a compressor to sidechain the kick and the 808 to give the 808 room when the kick hits. To give the kick room actually. So number 6, this is where the kick is, number 6, and yeah, we're pretty much done. So here's the full arrangement. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you want me to focus on a certain topic, please let me know. And if you like this type of tutorial for RnB, I can make another one soon. So thank you for watching, and here's the final beat that we just made.